Hello everybody, Dante's Game Room back with another video. This time it's a art review. These are Winsor & Newton fine liners, supposed to be water resistance. I do a lot of watercolor painting with my artwork, so it's really important to me. So I usually use zebra brush pens, these pens right here. So I wanted to give these a try because I'm a real big fan of Winsor & Newton watercolors. I use them a lot in my artwork. That is tape. Might have been smart for me to remove the tape before I got started, but I thought this was actually a plastic like sleeve, so there you go. I get hit in the head with steel chairs. I'm not the brightest guy in the world. And as you can see, we got 1.0, 1.0, 0.8, 0.5, 0.3, and 0.1. Let's start with the 0.3 for the inner details, and then probably go to the 0.1 for the outlining. Like I said, I usually use a mix between microns and the zebra brush pens. I use like the micron 0.3, and then I'll outline it with the zebra brush pen, so I can get some like line variation. I know you guys don't get to see a lot of my finished work on here because usually it's in the contract that I can't show it. Like when it comes to like a lot of my work. If it's my personal stuff, I'm gonna start showing it on here. I got a couple comic books I'm gonna be trying to release, but what people don't realize is how expensive it is to actually create your own comic book and publish your own comic book. Unfortunately, it's a very expensive endeavor. People, for some reason, think it's you just do it, and there's a lot involved, and like there's a waiting process as well for everything. It usually, believe it or not, it takes about a year for a comic book to come out. That's why I always enjoyed doing mini comic books and stuff like that, because it's something that you can just do and release rather quickly. I really like the feel and the control of this. Like the black is really black. That's really cool. I just keep doing this weird thing where they wiggle and I lose focus. I gotta really get it checked out. But I've been a boxer and an MMA fighter and a professional wrestler for a really long time, and I've taken a lot of damage to my eyes and to my brain. So I don't know if it's neurological or if it's something actually physical with the muscle in it. I gotta get it checked out. But I'm constantly working either in the studio or, you know, in the comic book shop or wrestling, and I got a lot of kids and they come first, you know, they're always sick, going to the doctor. I don't really have time to take care of myself. I've been hospitalized a lot recently too, with battling pneumonia over the last month, so that's taking priority over everything else when it comes to my health. But I gotta get this eye thing situated because it's actually affecting my art, and I mean, it's really important as an artist you be able to see and control your eyes and where they look. And this is just a little quick drawing I did to basically just, you know, review the fine liners themselves. It's of nobody in particular, but I really like them. Of course, the true test is going to be when I go to ink, or I haven't decided if I'm going to be using ink or watercolors, but either way it's going to be I'm going to use the ink as like watercolors, because I actually have watercolors and ink that I need to review too and see how they go. And I have acrylic ink, and I have like different watercolors to review as well. So I don't know which ones I'm going to do. But I'll probably make a video of that as well. That you guys can watch, and so you guys can see what I think and what maybe you think how they perform, and see if maybe you want to purchase them as well, or don't want to purchase them. I like to save people money if I can, you know. I use the fine liners. I'll use them for like cross hatching and detail. But I prefer, depending on the art style, I either use an 03 or an 05 fine liner for the inside stuff. I used to only use the 05, but as I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate the 03 a little bit more than I used to. There we go. I really can appreciate the quality of these fine liners. They're really well made. You can feel it. They're not cheaply made at all. So let's see. Look at that. Look at that tip. This is the 1.0. Outline that just to me really makes it pop. I never used to do this, but and because I was so into details, like I felt it took away from the realism of it. But in comics, it really makes the characters pop. And now it's hard pressed for me not to do it, because I want my characters to pop as much as possible, and like different aspects of the background. That's when I use like the different fine liners to judge like distance and perspective. But I just really enjoy the feeling out of these. Like, these are definitely, to me, a high quality fine liner, and I would definitely recommend them if you can afford them. For these 5, I think it was like, they're on sale right now. Usually I think they're around 20 bucks. I got them on sale on Amazon for like $16 right now. So if you can, pick them up while they're on sale, or wait until they're on sale, and you can get them for a pretty good price. This is the 1, a really, really fine tip. I'm actually going to do some erasing before I do any more detail work. Another thing is too, I don't know how quick these dry. The microns and the zebra brush pens, I can start erasing them almost immediately without them smearing. Just cleaning my kneaded eraser right now. I also got probably my next video, or one of my next videos, is going to be of me coloring. I think I drew the Ninja Turtle on stream, but I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm going to color this, and I'll do this as a giveaway. For my channel, or I'll figure out something to do with it if that's something you guys would want as a giveaway, or leave it in the comments. If not, I'll use it for something else. Probably want to wait till I color it to see if it's something you guys would want. But if you like that, or my artwork, or I have a bunch of autographed comic books, and other comic books. Like I'm gonna give away, like I'm doing a big giveaway at when I finally get 500 subscribers, and when I get 1,000. But I'm not monetized or anything. I'd like to work towards that. It's just, you know, I'm gonna need help, I think, from other creators to get that ball rolling, because I don't know what to do, and I'd like to build a community. And as a matter of fact, the younger artists that I have at my studio, all their channels are already monetized. And here I own the studio, and I just can't seem to. But they're younger and they know how to edit and do all that kind of stuff. I just, you know, I'm old and I don't know. Maybe I lack the personality that they do. Because they're really gifted creators, not only as artists, but as like YouTubers, and some of them don't even do YouTube. Some of them do Twitch. Some of them do like TikTok. Some of them do like Instagram. And like I struggle to keep up with just YouTube, and some of them do all of them at the same time. I really like. I'm really envious of them and how they're able to do it. But you know, they grew up with that. When I was a kid, you know, the internet didn't even exist really till I was in my 20s. So, like, at least as it is today. Like I was almost, like, I guess I was like almost 30 when, no, I might have been older, and like when smartphones came out. Like, I can't imagine having smartphones when I was like younger. That would have been so cool. Or even digital. Like, that's why I mostly do traditional. I have all the digital stuff. Like, I have like iPads I buy for my artist, and like XP pins and like Wacom's and stuff like that. I like to try them all. But I just, you know, and all the different programs, it's just so much to learn, and you know, I'm so far behind the 8 ball of everybody else. It's almost like second nature to them. Meanwhile, it's like, you know, me trying to read and write in Klingon because it is so foreign or alien to me. But I really recommend these pens. They're freaking awesome. Like, they're gonna replace my microns for sure, as long as they don't smear when I apply my watercolors and my ink. They're supposed to be water resistant, but it doesn't say waterproof, so you got to be careful of that. But the black really pops. I really like it. So I'm gonna do more details on this, but my review for now is over. So I appreciate everybody watching. Like, if you can, pick them up. They're Winsor and Newton. They're terrific. And actually, what got me to try these out is like it was Daniel Warren Johnson's the one that recommended these. If you know about him, he's a prolific comic book artist, and he's the same person that recommended the Onyx graphite, because it's like really easy to erase compared to other stuff, like other graphite pencils. So I've been using this and these Winsor & Newton fine liners, and you can thank Daniel Warren Johnson for that. And these are the supplies he recommends, and I do too now. So he seems to know what he's talking about, being all awesome at comic books and stuff. But until next time, Dante's Game Room out. Bye-bye.